This movie begins at the Science Frontier Laboratory. A billionaire scientist is trying to resurrect a prehistoric mammal. It is a saber-toothed tiger. The lab is closing for the day. The unsuspecting custodian is preparing to do his job. He opens the door to the room where the tiger is kept. First, he enters the code to secure the creature. He is unaware that the security door didn't close all the way. He drops something and it rolls towards the open door. He slowly approaches the door to retrieve the item. Then he sees the reflection of the tiger's eyes. He runs to the door and tries to escape. But it's too late, the large cat attacks him. Blood splatters on the glass as the door shakes. They decide to send the tiger to a more secure location. The driver of the truck stops for gas. A couple of rednecks give him a hard time. One of them sits on the truck. He asks the driver, "So what you got in the box?" Just then, the large tiger makes its presence known. The redneck is startled and jumps off the truck. The driver tells them he doesn't know what he's carrying. "They paid me just to drive and deliver." He drives on into the night. The road is very dangerous. He hasn't rested for a long time. He is becoming very sleepy. Then suddenly, he momentarily dozes off. The truck runs off the road. It rolls down an embankment. He is slightly injured, but he is still able to get out of the truck. He checks out the damage with his flashlight. He sees that whatever he was transporting is gone. Now he is very concerned for his safety. He hurries to get back into the cab of the truck. He locks the doors, but the large cat rips the roof off and kills him. The billionaire and the scientist are waiting. The saber-toothed tiger should have been delivered by now. They were unable to reach the driver by phone. They decide to go and look for the truck. Meanwhile, a couple are getting out of bed. She notices that the cat went outside. She grabs a flashlight and goes out to find it. She hears her cat screaming. She goes into the darkness saying, "Here, kitty kitty." Suddenly she is pulled off the rock. Her husband is on the porch. He hears her screaming and sees something coming towards him. He runs back inside and slams the door. But the large tiger rips through the door. It pulls him through the door and eats him. Now we're back with the billionaire. They locate the missing truck and the police are there. They pull off the road. They come up with a plan on how to capture the tiger. They are concerned that it might kill someone. Then their secret project would be exposed. Anthony calls a professional hunter. He tells him he wants him to hunt a big cat. Then we see Robert as they explain the assignment to him. They hold back on telling him what kind of cat it is. Robert tells him he will get his gear and get ready to leave. Kathy tells him that they are going with him. He tells them he works alone. She replies, "Not this time." Robert tells them they would only slow him down. Kathy insists that they are going with him. Robert responds, "Then the deal's off." Anthony tells him he'll be paid $50,000. This gets Robert's attention. Then Anthony tells him that it is a top-secret mission. Kathy tells him that it must be captured alive. Robert is very apprehensive, but $50,000 is a lot of money. Now we are with the survivalist. They are being trained to be junior guides. Leon is tormenting the leader of the group. He climbs a large boulder. He acts like he's losing his balance. Casey hollers for him to knock it off. Then it happens, he falls off the rock. The saber-toothed tiger was waiting for Leon to fall. Nathan runs over to pull Leon up. The others join in to save Leon. The tiger is waiting below. None of the hikers are aware that the tiger is there. They finally pull Leon to safety. Robert and the scientists are preparing for the hunt. They grab all their gear and head into the wilderness. That night they set up camp. Kathy's assistant needs to relieve herself. They walk away from the camp. Out of nowhere the saber-toothed tiger attacks. It drags her into the forest. Robert hears her screams. He asks Kathy what happened. She tells him that Judy was taken by the tiger. Robert goes to investigate. Then we're back at the survivalist camp. Nathan and Lola want some alone time. They wander away from camp. They begin with a little foreplay. Lola removes her top. She gets up and tells Nathan, "Catch me if you can." He watches her run into the forest. He gathers his belongings and chases her. Then we see Robert returning to camp. He tells them that he found Judy's body. Or what's left of it anyway. He tells them we have a man-eater on our hands. Meanwhile, Lola put her top back on. She wonders why Nathan hasn't found her yet. She walks around shouting, "Here I am." but she meets up with the saber-toothed tiger. She screams and runs for her life. Nathan grabs her and holds her close. She tries to explain to him what she saw, but he can't understand her. He tells her to calm down and relax. The next day they are back on the trail. Leon sees a cave. He insists that they go in and investigate. He wants to explore the old way. He ties a rag around a branch and lights it. They enter the cave. There are ancient Indian markings everywhere. They were unaware that the cave belongs to a cougar. The cat walks in and looks at them. Leon chases it away with his fire stick. They leave the cave and continue on. Back at camp, Jason has to go number 2. And of course, he wanders deep into the dark forest. The saber-toothed tiger is stalking him. He panics and runs in circles. He trips and falls. He can't find his glasses. When he does, the man-eater is in his face. The others can hear him screaming. No one wants to go to sleep tonight. They gather firewood to keep the fire going until morning. The next day they decide to search for Jason. They will split up and meet back at camp in 30 minutes. They find his roll of toilet paper. They keep calling his name. Leon drives his knife into a tree out of frustration. Robert also heard Jason's screams. He had been investigating the incident also. He walks upon Casey and Leon. They ask him who he is. He tells them who he is and asks them if they are alone. Casey responds, "No, there are others. We are looking for our friend Jason. He disappeared last night." Robert tells them that he found what's left of their friend. Casey wants to go to him. Robert tells her, "You don't want to see that." He tells her they are being tracked by a wild animal. Robert says, "Show me where your camp is." Then we return to Nathan and Lola. The saber-toothed tiger is hot on their trail. They are trying to reach higher ground, but the wild beast is right behind them all the way. By the time they reach the top, it is already there. Nathan pushes Lola up to safety, but the saber-toothed tiger is waiting for her. It grabs Lola with its long fangs. He carries her away, screaming. Nathan is helpless as he watches the beast run away. Robert arrives at the survivalist campsite. Nathan comes running in completely out of breath. Casey asked, "Where is Lola?" Nathan tells her a saber-toothed tiger took her. The others tell him that they are extinct. Nathan replies, "I know what I saw. I'm not crazy." Robert tells them it's an African lion. Nathan responds, "African lions don't have 12-inch fangs." Robert tells the group to go to an abandoned mine and wait. He leaves to search for the tiger. The survivalists make their way to the mine. They arrive at the mine and wait for Robert. Then we see Robert taking aim at the saber-toothed tiger. Just as he's ready to pull the trigger, Kara shoots at it with a tranquilizer gun. She misses and the tiger runs away. Robert calls her a moron and that he could have killed it. Kara replies, "I want it alive." Robert responds that cat must die, it's killing people. Kara tells him he's fired, "Now get out of here." Robert replies, "Fine, I'll kill it on my own time." They argue about killing the beast. All of a sudden it attacks Robert. It knocks him to the ground. Anthony grabs the rifle and runs away. He steps in a bear trap and falls to the ground. The saber-toothed tiger is all over him and tears him to pieces. They look at the remains of Anthony. Robert finds the rifle next to his body. They start walking to the old mine. The others are waiting for them. The saber-toothed tiger is stalking them. Leon decides to make a last stand. He holds up his large daggers. The saber-toothed tiger accepts his challenge. Nathan tries to pull Leon into the cave. Leon is determined to kill the beast. The two are nose to nose with each other. Leon is fearless as he goes after the tiger. The saber-toothed tiger has never seen such courage in a human, but it finally gets the best of Leon. It shoves him against the wall. It buries its long claws deep into his chest. Leon slowly slides down to the ground. The saber-toothed tiger goes nose to nose with Leon, showing respect. Nathan and Casey are trapped inside the cave. The tiger enters the cave. They see a way out above them. Nathan helps Casey up to the opening. She makes it out. She tries to help Nathan, but he's trapped. Robert and Kara arrive at the mine. They see Leon's body laying at the entrance. Casey spots Robert and Kara. She explains their situation. Robert rushes over to help. The saber-toothed tiger has Nathan trapped. Robert prepares a tranquilizer for the tiger. Casey throws it into the beast. The saber-toothed tiger is knocked out momentarily. Nathan is able to escape to the outside. He runs into Casey's arms. Robert tells them to leave. He will stay behind and kill the beast. He is unaware that Kara removed the bullets from his rifle. She still wants the saber-toothed tiger alive for personal reasons. The beast approaches Robert. He takes aim and pulls the trigger. Then he realizes that she left him with an empty gun. Nathan and Casey decide to go back for Robert. Kara tells them don't be stupid, he's already dead. They don't like her attitude. They head back to the mine. Kara smirks and tells them good luck. Meanwhile, Robert is trying to stay alive. He steps in a bear trap and falls to the ground. He struggles to remove the trap. He frees himself and continues his escape. Then Nathan and Casey arrive to help him. Robert tells them how Kara left him with an empty gun. They catch up with Kara. She is overlooking the lake. She approaches Robert and says, "Thank God you're all right." Robert hits her and knocks her to the ground. He tells her, "You left me for dead with an empty gun." Then he walks away. She asked him, "Where are you going?" He responds, "I'm going to kill the beast." Kara pulls out a gun. She says, "I won't let you kill my creation." Robert replies, "There's no other way, now give me that gun." Then Nathan does a spin kick and knocks the gun away. But in the process it discharges and wounds him. Then out of nowhere, the saber-toothed tiger appears above them. Kara thinks the beast knows she's on its side. She waves her arms, telling it to run away to safety. Then the saber-toothed tiger goes after Kara. She can't understand why it's attacking her. After all, she created it in her laboratory. While the beast devours her, the others escape. She is still telling it to stop as it drags her away. And now the beast is coming after the three survivors. They climb to the top of a boulder. Their only weapons are sharpened tree branches. Robert fights for his life with his wooden spear. The beast bites off the end of his weapon. Casey throws rocks at the beast. Then it goes after her. She stabs at it with her wooden spear. Robert throws his stick at the beast. He tells Casey to throw him her spear. She throws it to him. He aims the sharp end upwards. It lands directly on the spear. The saber-toothed tiger falls to the ground. Casey shouts out, "Is it dead?" Robert responds, "Yes, it's dead." Robert stares at the blood-soaked wooden spear. Then he throws it as far as he can. The three of them begin their journey off the mountain. Robert tells them he's thinking about a safer pastime. Casey replies, "Yeah, like maybe skydiving." If you enjoyed watching this condensed version of Sabretooth, please click the like and subscribe buttons plus leave a comment. And thanks for watching.